In the earlier chapter, as we are discussing about the animal kingdom, basis of animal organization. As in the last class, we have discussed two bases, that is number of cell. On the basis of number of cell, unicellular and multicellular, and next the level of organization, the acellular or protoplasmic, cellular level, tissue level, and organ system. Now the third basis we are going to study. The third basis we are going to study is the body symmetry. Body symmetry. On the basis of body symmetry, the animal can be divided into two parts, the radial symmetry and the bilateral symmetry. As the word symmetry means, when we cut an organism, it will divide in equal parts from the central axis or mother axis. Now, the first we'll deal with radial. In radial symmetry, body divided into equal parts by any plane passing through center. Now the second is bilateral. In the bilateral, divides into equal halves by single plane only, because important body organs are paired and occur in two sides of central axis. Now if we see the examples, the example of bilateral, all vertebrates, while the example of radial is sponges, coelenterata, and echinoderma. Now, if we further move on second basis, next basis, fourth is the germinal layer. These germinal layers are formed in gastrula stage. There are mainly two germinal layers. On the basis of germinal layer, there are two types of organisms: diploblastic animals, as the name suggests, di means two, and blastic, the body. There are two germs layer. If we see the diagram, the outer one layer is ectoderm and the inner one is endoderm, as it is inside, so this is known as ectoderm. Two germ layers, ectoderm and the endoderm. Now we further move to next animal. These are triploblastic animals. As the name suggests, these are having three layers: ectoderm, the outermost; middle, the mesoderm, this is between the ectoderm and endoderm; and the last, the innermost, is endoderm. Let's see the diagram. This is the outermost ectoderm. Then the new layer, which is in the middle, this is mesoderm, and the innermost endoderm. Now if we further move for the next basis of classification, our fifth one is segmentation. As the name suggests, segmentation means the presence of segments on the body. It is further divided into two parts. The first is metameric segmentation. This is known as true segmentation. In this, body divided both externally and internally into numbers of segments. A very good example of this arthropodas and annelids. Their bodies are both externally and internally divided into segments. The next is pseudo metamer. These are called false segmentation. Body divided into, they have outer superficial segments. Body is not internally divided into segments. The example of pseudomeric metamerism is tapeworm. Now we further move to next basis of organization is fertilization. Fertilization is again divided into two types. First is external fertilization. External fertilization occurs outside outside the body of animal and mainly in water. The example of this are frog and starfish. The next is internal fertilization. As the name suggests, it occurs inside the body of female. The example of this fishes, amphibians, reptiles, aves and mammals. The next one is development. After fertilization, how the young one will be developed. In this first we will discuss about the oviparous. As the name suggests, ovi means egg. So these are the animals which lays egg. Example of this are frog, birds. There is also egg laying mammal called as platypus. Platypus. Now second is viviparous. As the name suggests, vivi means they give rise to young one. Young one develop and they take nutrition mother through placenta. Example of mammals. And the last is ovoviviparous. As the name suggests, these are the animals where young ones develop inside egg in the female body and give birth to young ones. But there is no placenta formation. This is important. That is, in ovoviviparous, no true placenta is formed. The example of this are shark. Next, in the next class, we will discuss about the excretory product, circulation system, body temperature, body cavity, developmental of heart, and other organization of animal in detail.